What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Domuto. We are back with another video. Today we're watching a What If by Damon. What If? This was recommended by Boo Sudan. Boo Sudan? Is it Boo Sudan? I don't know. And what if Sonic was in Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Chaos Crossover Part 1. So we're gonna watch part 1 today and we'll see how we like it, you know what I'm saying? See what we fucking with right here, and then we'll, continue on, you know what I'm saying? We'll check it out. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and man. So let's get into it, man.
Way before either Goku or Sonic were born, a cataclysm occurs on the planet of Namek, sending a young nameless Namekian to the planet. Instead of landing in the Yunzabit Heights, the Namekian crash lands on an island in the sky, Angel Island. The young Kami is taken in by the Echidna tribe, who guard the mighty Master Emerald.
The Kami.
The main guardian of the Master Emerald is this time's Kami, who I'll be making an Echidna. Kami's job is to guard the Master Emerald on the floating island and guard over the people of Earth. Through the power of the Master Emerald, Kami can see all of the inhabitants on the planet, and the Namekian is fascinated by this kind of power. The Echidnas feel for the Namekian and decide to take him in and raise him. The Namekian is raised by Kami's attendant, Mr. Popo, and a daughter of Kami, Takal. Both of them teach the Namekian about the ways of the Echidnas and the powers of the Master Emerald. The Namekian grows very powerful here, his knowledge grows vast, and he is more of a candidate for the next Kami than any of the Echidnas present. Though, Kami used the power of the Master Emerald to see there is a great evil inside of the Namekian's heart, and he cannot become Kami with something like that inside of himself. The Namekian is distraught by this news, and decides the only way he can become Kami is to separate himself from the evil inside. The Namekian goes up to the Master Emerald and begins to use its power to force a separation. The Echidnas look on in terror as the Namekian is split into two beings, creating our Kami and Piccolo. Piccolo looks over at the Echidnas and smiles. He puts his hand on the Master Emerald, absorbing its power inside himself. Kami can't believe this is happening and tries to use a counter chant to prevent Piccolo from achieving a super form. Piccolo and Kami go back and forth, fighting for control of the Master Emerald. A bunch of Chow jump onto Piccolo to try and pull him off. Kami uses this distraction to force his chant to take over, and the Master Emerald explodes in power. All of the Echidnas are blown back and slowly rise to see a terror before them. Piccolo wasn't able to fully utilize the power of the Master Emerald to reach a super form, but was able to use enough of it to become a being of pure chaos. He has become Chaos Piccolo.
Well, damn.
Chaos Piccolo powers up and begins to wipe out all of the Echidnas coming after him. He kills hundreds of them as the Namekian and Takal try to stop him. Takal is powerful enough to survive, and Chaos Piccolo realizes that if he kills the Namekian, then he'll die as well, so he needs to spare his life. Kami uses this distraction to use the remaining power of the Master Emerald to seal away Chaos Piccolo. Though, since Chaos Piccolo's power comes from the Master Emerald, the seal isn't going to work and Piccolo kills Kami. Piccolo laughs in triumph and flies down to the earth below to take over the planet. The only ones to survive the genocide of the Echidnas are the Namekian, Mr. Popo, and Takal. There are a few young Echidnas left alive in the huts, but most of the Echidnas have been killed today. The Namekian curses himself for letting the evil half of him free, and Takal says that this is not his fault, as they should have done a better job in training him to control that power, instead of letting it all flow out of his body. Now, they need to come up with a way to stop Piccolo before he destroys the whole planet.
They should have controlled the evil
Takal
Piccolo.
takes Kami to the Hidden Palace Zone to show him the Shrine of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. These emeralds are not as powerful as the Master Emerald, but with their power, maybe they have a chance at defeating Piccolo. They have laid dormant for centuries, but now is the right time to reawaken their power. Takal chants out,
"The 7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos is power, enriched by the heart. The controller serves to unify the chaos. The 7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power. If this emerald controls that power, please, you must stop him."
The 7 Chaos
All right,
Emeralds
baby girl,
reveal
I'll
Piccolo
do it.
and begin to swirl all around Kami. Takal yells out Chaos Control, and the emeralds grant Kami with their power. On Earth, Chaos Piccolo has been flying around with his minions and taking control of the planet. His Chaos clones destroy towns, kill hundreds of people, and it seems that there is no hope in stopping them. That is, until Master Mutaito and his pupils, Shen and Roshi, arrive. The three martial arts masters are skilled enough to destroy the Chaos clones, and save many people. Chaos Piccolo notices that his connection to the clones are disappearing, as if they are actually being wiped out. He flies down to town, seeing the three masters destroying his creations. Chaos Piccolo cannot believe this, and flies into Shen, sending him flying away. Mutaito and Roshi huddle together, realizing this must be the main guy. Roshi fires his brand new Kamehameha at the creature, who deflects it as if it's nothing, and teleports behind Roshi to kick him away as well. Mutaito is left alone as he swings at Piccolo and fights with all of his might. Piccolo thinks this is very amusing, as he's able to easily dodge all of Mutaito's blows, and the ones that land do nothing to him at all. He expected this old man to stop and accept his fate, but he just keeps on attacking. Piccolo is annoyed now, and grabs Mutaito by the collar and goes to eliminate him, until he is blown back by a Chaos Beam. Piccolo goes flying into the ground, and Mutaito looks up to see Super Kami flying overhead. Super Kami tells Piccolo to stop this madness now, and return to Angel Island. Chaos Piccolo isn't going to let his good half stop him, and the two begin to clash. The two superpowered Namekians fight, with Kami using Chaos Control to teleport all around Piccolo and show him up. Even with his extendable water limbs, Chaos Piccolo can grip Kami tight and throw him around, though with the full power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds at Kami's disposal, the Being of Chaos has no chance. Kami still can't kill him, however, and with his regeneration abilities, they could be at this all day. The Chaos Emeralds won't power him forever, so they need a new solution. Tikal comes down with the Master Emerald and tells Kami that with their combined power, they can seal away Piccolo together. Kami kicks Piccolo down towards the Master Emerald, and uses his Chaos Control to push Piccolo inside of the Emerald. Piccolo isn't going to go down so easily, however, and resist the power of Chaos. Tikal uses her own power to push Piccolo in more, but this isn't really enough. To make matters worse, Kami loses his super form and collapses exhausted to the ground. Chaos Piccolo smiles and goes to break out of Tikal's hold, until he is pushed once again. Mutaito unleashes his Mafuba technique on Piccolo, and since this isn't a technique powered by Chaos Control, it isn't able to be resisted by Piccolo. Piccolo screams as he is pushed into the Master Emerald, and Tikal, to make sure he stays in check, goes to be sealed along with him. Kami yells at her to stop, but she has made up her mind and is sealed alongside Chaos Piccolo into the Master Emerald. Once Piccolo is sealed, Mutaito collapses to the ground himself, dead, as he used the last of his power on the Mafuba to seal away Piccolo. Kami sadly rises up, and thanks to pupils of Mutaito for their help in cleaning up his mess, as he takes the Master Emerald back to Angel Island. Once back on the island, Kami is the new Kami of the island, and does the best he can to raise the young echidnas that survived the massacre. Over the years, he tries his hardest to find ways to revive those who were killed to undo his mistake. He eventually discovers a new power inside of himself, the ability to create 7 orbs to reflect the 7 Chaos Emeralds. He calls these orbs the Dragon Balls, and with the Dragon Balls, he wishes for those who were killed by Piccolo to be revived. The Dragon God Shenron says that that wish cannot be granted, as they were killed hundreds of years ago, and have gone on to be reincarnated into other beings. This disappoints Kami, but it was to be expected. These Dragon Balls are nowhere near as powerful as the Chaos Emeralds, but hopefully with the Dragon Balls out there in the world, they can be used as a symbol of hope for others, so they can have something to rely on, and maybe this
they're not as powerful?
The 7 Dragon Balls are scattered across the world, and life resumes on Angel
I don't know about that.
Out in space, the tyrant King Cold has recently appointed his son, Frieza, as the ruler of his empire. Frieza, of course, takes over in enslaving the Saiyans, though he has other matters to attend to besides them. You see, Black Doom has been supplying the Frost Demons with his black arms to pay off a debt he's had with their species for years. Though, these Saiyan creatures are getting stronger and stronger, and with the use of their Great Ape forms are easily surpassing his black arms in power. He can't have a primitive race be capable of destroying the black arms. Thankfully, he managed to head to Earth some time ago to begin work on the ultimate life form. But will these Saiyans become even more powerful than him? That won't do at all. Black Doom goes to Frieza to demand that he exterminate these Saiyan life forms, or he'll do it himself. Frieza was planning on killing these Saiyans himself, as to be honest, he was worried about them becoming too strong and killing him, but now that Black Doom wants him gone as well, he doesn't want to just show that he has to take orders from him. Frieza is kind of a prick and tells Black Doom that he will get rid of the Saiyans when the time is right, but to keep his nose out of his business. Black Doom won't handle disrespect like this, and sends his black arms down to the planet to eliminate the Saiyans himself. the Black Arms army head down to the planet and begin to kill the Saiyans. The Saiyans try their hardest to fight them back, though in their base forms they don't stand much of a chance and begin to drop like flies. The elite class can kill a few of them, but there are just too many and they begin to be swarmed as well. Bardock and Guinea see the invasion happening and hear the scouters that the Black Arms and even Frieza's men are coming to the planet to kill them all. Bardock realizes that if Frieza and Black Doom are involved, they really don't have a chance of surviving, so they take their son Kakarot and fly off to find an escape pod. They're able to find a pod big enough to fit two of them and go to get into escape, but a swarm of Black Arms appear to stop them. Bardock tells Guinea to take Kakarot and get inside. He'll hold them off. Guinea doesn't want to leave her husband, but knows that she has no choice, so places Kakarot inside the pod, and when she goes to get in herself, she is shot in the chest by one of the Black Arms. Guinea looks to see a hole in her chest and realizes she isn't going to make it, so she closes the door to the pod and sends Kakarot off alone. Guinea collapses dead as the Black Arms try to shoot the pod out of the sky, but Bardock is able to fire his ki at them to protect the pod until it's out of sight. Bardock is enraged on seeing Guinea's body, and wipes out all of the Black Arms surrounding him as he flies up into the air to destroy Black Doom and Frieza. Once he goes to Frieza's ship, he sees something he didn't expect. Frieza and Black Doom fighting. It seems that they don't quite agree on who should kill them, and are fighting it out between themselves. Bardock takes their distraction to fire a spirit ball straight at the two to try and take them both out.
That was stupid.
The blast hits both of them dead on, though it doesn't do any damage whatsoever. Frieza retaliates by throwing a death ball right at the Saiyan, and unfortunately for Bardock, he's not strong enough to hold it back, and is completely engulfed by it. The death ball then flies straight into planet Vegeta and destroys it.
So Bardock the reason, well, I mean, I guess they're
going
to be destroyed anyway.
Black Doom is furious how Frieza killed most of his army, with Frieza telling him it wasn't that big of a deal as he took out the Saiyans too just like he wanted him to. Black Doom tells Frieza that this isn't over, and someday he'll return with the ultimate life form and take him out once and for all to prove that his army is superior. Black Doom uses Chaos Control
so they
to get away.
Okay, so the Sonic characters about to be stronger than what they usually are, maybe?
Kakarot's pod managed to successfully escape the planet and reach Earth, landing at Grandpa Gohan's where he is raised as Goku. Goku's years on Earth pretty much happen as they did in canon, with him still accidentally killing his grandpa and living by himself. Though, as Bulma makes her way to Goku to search for the Dragon Balls, there is another threat looming overhead. Dr. Ivo Robotnik has been doing his research on the mystical items known as the Chaos Emeralds and the Dragon Balls. With the power of the Chaos Emeralds,
Dr. Robotnik and the Dr. Jiro
but he has no
collab.
idea what they could be. He doesn't exactly have a radar that could be able to track these things down, but
we need a
word
Dr.
spreads
Jiro
through the science community that Dr. Brief's daughter Bulma has created a special radar that can detect these Dragon Balls. Excellent. If he can get his hands on these Dragon Balls, then he can wish for all of the Chaos Emeralds to his location, and use their overwhelming power to overtake the world. Robotnik sends his Badnik army out to go and find Bulma. And as the Badniks are unleashed on the world and many animals are taken, this gets the attention of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey.
Sonic's animal friends were abducted by Robotnik and used to power the Badniks. He's not going to let this Eggman get away with this, and uses his super speed to go around and destroy the Badniks and find out what they are after. Goku and Sonic's different but connected journeys begin, and we'll move on to their adventure next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the wacky combination of Sonic's world into the Dragon Ball world.
I ain't gonna lie, I like this. Part 1. We're gonna keep it part 1 right now. And then we're gonna check out part, well, some of these videos are pretty long, so it might just be one part in some of these. But yeah, part 1 pretty good, and can't wait to see part 2. So hey man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how y'all feel about this down below. Check out another video. What is video on something here Dragon Ball related. Check out something else Dragon Ball related on my channel, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.